Thank you, Stephen, for the invitation for this poetry reading. And maybe it will be for many of you for the first time hear my language, the Slovak language. And I have here Mark, so kind, and read my poems in translation into English that you understand. So we always read one poem in Slovak and then one poem in English. I don't know if I really fit in this evening with my poetry because I'm maybe the third generation apart from all who are reading now, but you will see then after the reading. So thank you for coming and reading the poetry, because poetry writing and poetry reading are minority. I think the most neglected minority on the world. So let's be pleasant minority with poetry. Dcere o láske. Nemôžem ti o tom povedať nič, ale pred dverami raz zastane tvoja cesta a ty si nebudeš smieť vziať ani svoje šaty, nebudeš smieť pozdraviť matku, otca, bezmenná dostaneš meno, otvoríš, v náhlej krátkej trhline uvidíš temné, nepriezračné vody, odraz matnej hviezdy, to milované, nepoznané a nestihneš viac len pootvoriť pery.
To my daughter about love. I can't tell you anything about that, but one day your journey will stop outside a door and you won't have time to take even your clothes. You won't be able to greet mother or father. Nameless, you'll receive a name. You'll open. In this sudden, brief fissure, you'll see dark, inscrutable waters, reflection of a hazy star. That which you love, unknown, and all you'll manage is to slightly part your lips.
Záhrada, srdce lásky. Možno túžila po rozdvojených, upravených chodníkoch. Možno túžila po vode, vydierajúcej z machu, zamat a nežný poprašok výtrusov. Možno túžila zvoliť si a naplniť rozdelenie, prišiel on a bolo všetko celistvé. Možno túžila po opakovanej stope, kopytá prezimujúcich dlaní snehu, bez jedinej kvapky krvi. Možno túžila po ukrytok lesa, zrieknúť sa pohybu darov, prijať jeho nenahraditeľnú jedinečnosť.
Garden, heart of love. Perhaps she longed for branching, tended paths. Perhaps she longed for water spurting from the moss, velvet and tender powdering of spores. Perhaps she longed to choose and to fill separation. He arrived and everything was whole. Perhaps she longed for the recurring track, hooves of hibernating hinds in snow without one single drop of blood. Perhaps she longed for the shelters of the forest, to renounce the movement of gifts, to accept his irreplaceable uniqueness.
My themes, writing poetry, they are always repeating and repeating and repeating, and it's all about the human relationship. Above all, the man and woman, then very interested in this range of my mother, grandmother, me, my daughter, my grandchild. So all this range of women loving and hating and living. So this is my field of my interest in writing poetry. Then together with the nature and animals and plants and universe. Priesvitnosť. Tvár medzi dvomi čiarami. Všetky masky sú vhodné. Posúva miesto pohybu vecí, túžba zmeniť. Nepozeraj, utekaj. Nikto sa neobzrie vtedy. Tento ťa nemiluje, nevie ťa. Opustí ho spolu so sebou, všetko, čo nepotrebuješ, opustí. Nebudeš v prvom riadku viny. Jeho pokožka pod mojím detstvom. Túžba objať ho, lebo je zlý. Riverbed, Bachbed. Dýchaj hlboko na dne potoka. Príď ku mne, kde presne sa práve nachádzaš. Milovať tieto pobrežia. Jeho smiech ako arkády. Odpustím zlé slová. 4. februára 2004.
Translucency. Face between two lines, all masks are convenient. I shift the place of things, movement, desire to change. Do not look, flee. No one will look round then. He does not love you. He does not know you. Leave him along with yourself. All that you don't need, abandon. You won't be in the first line of guilt. His skin under my childhood. Desire to embrace him because he is bad. Riverbed, Bachbat. Breathe deep on the bed of the stream. Come to me, where precisely you happen to be now, to love these seashores, his mirth like arcades. I will forgive evil words.
In my poetry, I always create some names for me and for my poetry. My first book, it was the creation of Alpha, like a first Greek alphabet for the woman name, because in the Slovak language, all woman names are ended with A. Mila, Anna, Jana, Kata. So, and Alpha or Sebastiana, or it was Orfea, Orpheus was the first known poetry singing somebody, and I made from Orpheus a woman, Orfea, or Sebastiana, or maybe I don't know how to make it in English, but archer is somebody who is having a bow and strela, shooting, and in Slovak we can make a word for woman, archer. It's lukostrelec, lukostrelkyňa. But my translator, he made other word for this. Terč pre lukostrelkyňu. Nelútostná samozrejmosť smrti. Pritlačená čelom k hladkému kmeňu, v ktorom sa chveje úzký šíp, prsty hladkajúce, hapkajúce ho nevedia vytiahnuť. Vysoko vták splýva s vtákom, s nesmiernym tajomstvom vrhajú jediný tieň.
Target for a bone. The merciless self-evident of death, forehead pressed to the smooth trunk, where the slender arrow is quivering fingers, touching, feeling, cannot pull it out on high. A bird merges into a bird. With boundless mystery, they cast a single shadow.
I love to travel, but most traveling with the airplane. So I love being in the air because I am a Gemini and this is the air sign. So it's the poem about my travelings. Levitácia. Vidím to okolo. Sekundy, predĺžený raster, čas akoby postavený proti rýchlosti svetla. Nočné zábery, prázdne letiská, autá, vlaky, lucidné priestory večnej premávky. Dithyram. Tvár spiaceho čínskeho dieťaťa, ako v sebe mlčky uzavretá planéta, putujúca a vzdialujúca sa vo vesmíre.
Levitation. I see it around seconds, the elongated grid, time as if counterposed to the speed of light. Night snapshots, empty airports, cars, trains, lucid spaces of eternal transport, dithyramb, face of a sleeping Chinese child as if silently sealed in itself, planet wandering and receding in the universe.
This is again a poem about love, obsessive theme, and even if I know that we doesn't have to push somebody whom we are loving, because it's not good, but sometimes we are making mistakes even when we are in love, very much so. It's about this knowing and not knowing how to move in this field. Chcem, aby si vedel, že si milovaný a nie si sám. Plynutie, krása intervalových vzťahov, zaviaž mi oči, plávaj so mnou v tom istom jazere, nech je spoločný ústičný. Nedovol času prestať dýchať. Keď kobátový mesiac a svetlom roztlmená rieka zovrie, zavrie sa vo mne srdce, čo milujem, mám nechať voľne plynúť, ak sa ku mne znova vráti, bude mi patriť navždy. Nič neumiera, len na chvíľu. A znova sa to objaví, ako by teplo bolo iba z príprav, na spánok, na zimu.
I want you to know that you are loved and you are not alone. The flow, the beauty of interval relationships. Bind my eyes, sail with me in the same lake. Let's have a narrow barge for two. Do not let time stop breathing when the cobalt moon and the river soothed with light clasps, closes the heart in me. What I love, I ought to allow to flow freely. If it, once again, comes back to me, it will belong to me forever. Nothing is dying, only for a while, and it will appear again, as if warmth came only of preparations for sleep, for winter.
In this poem about childhood, you will hear not just the Slovak words, but one sentence in Hungarian, because I was brought up bilingual. My mother was Hungarian, father was Slovak. But it's very usual in this part of Middle Europe, where I came from. Fragmenty miznúceho teroru detstva rečí. Fragmenty miznúceho teroru detstva rečí, žena, ktorú poznáš. Krajina v dennom svetle, tie nočné sny, ľahké nočné mory, už nechceš. Len tie svetlá. Keď si sa vrátila z detského do nechceného sveta. Porcelán a politúra, pretretá kianidovou vôňou marguľových semien. Vždy zosna len krátko zobudená. Kde si zase bola? Bol tam. Povieš len tu, tam, doma, kým v lese smútili za tebou maliny, z kože zvlečené mladé hady, drobné kuny, ako za úteky prestať trestať.
Fragments of a vanishing childhood terror, speech. Fragments of a vanishing childhood terror, speech. A woman whom you know, landscape and daylight. You don't want those dreams of the night, mild nightmares anymore. Only the lights when you return from the child's to the undesired world. Porcelain and polish overlaid with the cyanide smell of apricot seeds. Always from dreaming, only briefly awakened. What you've been, whole vital. You say only there, here, at home. While in the forest they mourned you, the raspberries, young snakes stripped of their skins, like weasels. How to stop punishing for escapes.
Because all poets are very selfish, I'm writing some poems for me. And this is a poem about Gemini from Blíženci. 1. Ako by more v mne vystúpilo pohrdlo a nedovolilo nič už nič. Ako by zmizla schopnosť prijať a pohostiť 3 anielov. 3. Odíde, nevidí a nepočuje. Izba sa rozlieva v bielej mle, opustili ho všetky farby, vrhnuté do zálivu bielej, poskladanej košele. 4. Čas nezomrie. 5. Dom, vrátane okien a dverí nás príjme, potom sa priviniem k tebe, cvilinge povieš a navždy sa usmeješ.
Gemini. 1. As if the sea in mist came up throat high and permitted nothing, nothing more. 2. As if the power had vanished to receive the 3 angels hospitably. 3. He'll go, he doesn't see and won't hear. The room is flooded in white mist, all colors have abandoned him, thrown into the crease of a folded white shirt. 4. Time shall not die. 5. The house, including windows and doors, will receive us. Later, I'll snuggle up to you. Zelinga, you'll say, and forever you'll smile.
Thank you, Mark.